3 things alpha males never say to women. When can I see you? She needs to be trying to find out when you're available. Begging for another chance from a girl is weak.
If you're like me and have been chronically online, then you've probably seen videos like this. These are your generic, muscular, and extremely rich Jimbos that are trying to give you the confidence that you need by changing your diet, going to the gym, and making you the best version of man that you could possibly be. Or as I like to call them, alpha males. Now there is no denying that Bismar and Charlie have worked extremely hard to get where they are today, but are they being the best influence on men?
No! As a man, you will never truly be loved.
Wow, that is really inspiring and uplifting of him to say. I wonder how he actually expects people to react to this video. I just really hate my life right now. I better go on TikTok and find someone to inspire me to be a better person.
Nobody will ever love you for being you. Your utility is what you're loved on.
What? Yeah. No one actually loves me. They're just using me for my money. That has to be it.
You're not a woman, you're not a kid. Accept it.
You're telling me this has made me the happiest I've been in a very long time. I can't believe you've done this time, sir.
Some y'all think y'all are kids. Some y'all think y'all are women.
Now that sounds transphobic to me.
Understanding reality. I will never be loved as a man, and I'm okay with that.
What kind of advice is this? Women and children are not automatically loved by everyone. If you just live your life thinking that all women are just respected and loved by everyone, then that's just really sad and pathetic of you, because that is incredibly not true. I personally met people with this mindset, and I try to stay away from these people as possibly as I can. Just by watching his TikTok, you can already tell what type of guy this man really is. A man with a huge ego that is constantly trying to show off how manly he is and giving advice to people that desperately need it, especially when it comes to finances.
$10,000 a month is where life generally starts.
Dude, at this point, he's just pulling numbers out of his freaking butt. This guy reeks! No one actually starts out with 10K at their first job. If we did, we would actually see a lot more smiles on people's faces out there. And how are people supposed to make 10K a year when the minimum wage of America is like $10 an hour, or barely even more?
Bad guys tell me they have 2-3 kids making $50,000 a year. In the fucking world, you taking care of 2-3 kids and you making $4K a month, $5K a month.
I know people that are single and people that have their own families, and they're constantly working their ass off to provide for themselves and other people around them, and they are even making like $3,000 or more a month. 10K a month is $120K a year. Most people can only make about 30 or 40K at jobs they begin at. How is this math working in your head, bro? He's probably one of those people that treats servers at restaurants like huge dog crap. Welcome, sir. May I take your order, please? Are you making 10K a year? 10! No, sir. I live off of tips, and... Man, you're so freaking pathetic. Look at you. And your Walmart shoes. So that's all I could afford. You should, at the very least, be making 50K a week. Sir, are you going to order anything? Not if your dirty fingers have been all over this restaurant. Dude! Eating out of waffles. If financial advice isn't the only advice that he gives to people, he also tries to give advice about how people can look better and be the better versions of themselves. Which is not a bad thing to give people advice about. I think a lot of good could be coming out of that if you do it the right and the nice way. And there is some advice that he does give that is genuinely good advice. But they're the most basic advice you can give people.
Your body looks nice, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you don't believe me, I think you would look better without the dreads.
I knew he was going to say that. Actually, with that being said, what do you think I should go for?
I think you look good with just a regular fade, bro. Really nice for 22. You got a nice 6-pack. How tall are you?
6'4".
So you're tall, you're lean. I think the hairstyle fits you. You got one of those TikTok boy faces.
I'd say I'm actually insecure about my face.
I literally just told you that you have a nice face. Then you sit up here and tell me that you're insecure about your face. Okay, you're right. Believe whatever you want to believe.
Like, this advice is fine. He's telling someone that they could look better with a different haircut, and he's complimenting their body. But then he has to say something like this.
You should start believing in yourself. If your girlfriend senses that you think you're not that good looking, she's gonna start fucking other dudes.
He's planting the idea that this guy's girlfriend is going to be cheating on him if he doesn't do these things. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Bismar, if you're watching this, come closer. Closer. Closer! Closer! Not all women are trying to cheat on their boyfriends. He's literally telling dudes that they cannot trust their girlfriends, which causes them to get paranoid, develop trust issues. This is not healthy for people to hear. Now, there are just some limited videos where he does give good advice about just basic haircuts that he could do, and he compliments their body, once again like he did with the other guy in the intro of the video. But then there is this TikTok where he completely destroys this poor man.
I'm 35 years old, I'm married, and I have 2 daughters, and I just want some looks maxing advice. I'm not trying to get attention from other women, I just wanted to look the best as I could be.
Exactly. There's no problem with that. You got to lose some weight, man. Your appearance right now is not it. Yeah. No. How old are you?
I'm 35.
You have a lot to fix in terms of your appearance. You're overweight. The glasses are incredibly big. Let me see that hair. You're receding. You say you're 35, or you look like you're 60. You look so damn old.
I understand this guy is not in the best shape, but there are way nicer ways that you can tell someone to do this. Bismar, I understand that your advice is probably incredibly blunt. I've met people like that. But if you ever told me this and I was out of shape, I would definitely not feel inspired afterward. But anyways, I do hope this guy has a great journey, and I wish him the very best on getting the body that he really, really wants. Now let's shift gears and talk about another alpha male named Charlie Wellm.
Background music for copyright reasons. Wow, now I'm sure it's really flex.
Just right away, you can already tell this guy is incredibly self-centered and is proud to be a narcissist for some reason. Which, yeah, if you think about it, that's what most alpha males really are. And I don't think they should be really proud of that. They think that being a narcissist is making them look sexy, powerful, and uplifting. But in reality, they just look insecure and unconfident. And one of the biggest things that drives their false confidence is by belittling others.
I simply am not there.
Charlie, if insulting girls by comparing them to Bitcoin makes you feel more confident, then you're really vampire. Because all you're doing is feeding off of others' insecurities to literally make yourself feel better. I think that's what it is. Bring out the good and sexy vampire. Charlie and Bismar, if your life goals are to just be a narcissist, belittling others, and constantly trying to make money just to be with women, then that just makes you look sad. Sure, you are good looking and you are rich, but from my experience, people like being around others that actually have a good personality. And it doesn't seem like you have that, really. But of course, I've never met you guys, so I don't know what you guys are like behind camera. But if you guys are doing this in front of the camera, then you must be pretty bad. Which causes you to be very unlikable alpha males. Unlike this guy that's come up right here.
Since the dawn of time, dragons have lived in peace and harmony. That is until the Great Dragon Wars began. After many years of constant battle, it seems I might be the last alpha left. I am the Demon Dragon.
Out of all the alpha males that exist on social media, this has to be my favorite one. One of the things that's making him a very likable alpha male is that he's not even taking it very seriously, which you can just tell by his videos that he's just having fun with it.
I will fight to protect this world. I will stop the destruction of the human race, so they don't fall the same way my dragon ancestors did. I am the Dragon Prince. Oh, and if you're a bad guy out there, I'd start running. Because dragon fire, let's just say, it's pretty hot.
Of course, this guy's content is cringe, but in a fun way. It is not the type of cringe category that I would put in the other guys that we literally just saw not too long ago.
As a man, you will never truly be loved.
It's the type of cringe that you can have fun with and show your good friends to have a life and to also cause the cringe to happen to them. But in a fun way.
But let me show you just how bad I can really be.
I submit to your alphabet! No, now that I'm thinking about it, Demon Dragon is a lot like Superman. His civilization was destroyed and he has a fake identity so he can blend in with civilization. And he uses his dragon powers to defend mankind. That sounds pretty much like Superman to me. I mean, mainly it is women that are being abused by other guys, but that is kind of like a superhero anyways. Which got me thinking, Charlie and Bismar are probably the supervillains of the Alpha universe. Oh, it's all coming together now! Also, this guy just has some hippable red.
You want to thank me for saving you? Okay. Come to Dragon.
If Demon Dragon rizzed me up like this, I would get on my knees, bend over, and
Read the Bible.
whoever that is watching this, if you ever see people like Bismar and Charlie in public, don't confront them and feed into their narcissism. Any advice that people like this gives to you, just take it with a grain of salt, or just don't even take it at all. Because the best thing that you can really do is just ignore people like this. Not like that, he's pretty chill. And always remember that Demon Dragon is the real alpha male and that the other ones are just a bunch of betas. I love you, Demon Dragon. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be a part of the Wederverse. I have plenty more video ideas like this and much other topics that I'm going to cover, so please stick around for that too. And one like equals one kiss by Demon Dragon. Okay, bye!